Central Arkansas lawyer that for about 25 years has focused my practice on estate planning and probate. I want to welcome you to the second installment of 3 Minutes No Filter. It's just an opportunity for me to get some information to you on estate planning to help you decide what might be appropriate for you as you think about what's going to happen when you're gone. Several times a week, I'll have someone say, look, somebody that I was talking to told me I don't need a trust because I don't have enough money. I'm here to tell you that how much money you have has absolutely nothing to do with whether a trust might be appropriate for you. It has everything to do with what types of assets you own, how those assets are titled, and what you want to happen with those assets both during your life and when you pass away. Now, I'll tell you, as we talk through this, when I say you, I mean you or you and a spouse, because we can do trusts that cover both spouses in one document. I really want to talk today about a revocable trust. That's a trust that can be changed or amended at any time. Although there are many types of trust, this one is maybe the most common. Some people call it a living trust. There are three roles that have to be filled in the revocable trust. One is the trustor. That's the person whose property goes into the trust. That could be you or you and a spouse. The second role is the trustee. That's the person that manages the trust. Again, that could be you or you and a spouse. The third role is the beneficiary. That's the person that receives all the benefit of the assets that are in the trust. Again, it's you or you and a spouse. So you can see that this is a document that you can change anytime, that you can revoke at any time, but it's very flexible because you are the one that controls the assets that are inside that trust. If the trust owns your house, if you want to sell the house, you sell the house. If you want to give it away, you give it away. There don't have to be any restrictions or any constraints on how you treat the property while you're living, but you retain the ability to tell what happens with those assets when you're gone. Now, the primary purpose of the revocable trust is to avoid probate. You want to make sure that the assets you have are either in the trust or are pointed towards the trust when you pass away. Because if that's the case, then when you're gone, the kids won't have to go to court to get those assets into their names, or whoever your beneficiaries might be, whether it's kids or family or even charity. Trusts are very flexible. Not everyone has a situation where the kids get along, the parents get along, everything's perfect. They just want their kids to receive their assets when they're gone, where they can do with them whatever they wish. Sometimes we have kids that have issues that need to be addressed. Sometimes there are kids that are not necessarily good money managers. You have the flexibility to decide how that money or how those assets are going to be given to those kids or those beneficiaries down the road. You might want to set up a situation where the property or the assets are distributed over time. Each month, your child or the beneficiary gets a certain amount or a certain percentage of the trust. It's almost unlimited in what you can do with the trust. Again, the primary focus of the revocable trust is to avoid probate. Now, if you have a question about trust, please let us know. If you want to send us a direct message through Facebook or message us through this Facebook page for the Law Office of Paul D. White, PA, or call us or send us an email, please feel free. If you'll go to my Facebook page, you'll see our phone number and our email address. Thanks for listening. I appreciate the opportunity to get this information to you. If I can ever help you with your estate planning, please let me know. Thank you.